Hi, my name is Christina Parman, and I'm a military brat. For me, that meant coming home from school one day and sitting down at the dinner table and having my dad tell me and my sister that we're moving again. This was always really taken badly by me because I hated moving because I would think that once we got there, this was the place. We were going to stay here. I was going to be friends with everyone forever. It was going to be great. And then those words, and I knew, get out the packing tape and boxes. We're heading out again for the 5th or 6th time now. And it was just really hard, and I didn't want to make close relationships with friends because it hurt saying goodbye to them and knowing I wasn't going to see them again. Even though I was little, it felt like I was losing what little control of my life I had, who I was friends with, what I did, because I didn't know what to do after that. And when I read this poem the first time, I was just able to relate to it. It just really clicked in me because Robert Frost seemed to get it. He got the idea that the world could literally end, and well, then your life's kind of over, but it could end inside of you too, and that could just tear you to pieces. And here is his poem, Fire and Ice. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if I had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. See, in the poem he has the two clashing elements, fire and ice, and he also puts those to the human emotions of desire and hatred. He puts fire with desire because it's a hot emotion, it's impulsive, you do things on a whim because you want to do it, because it's fueling you. And ice goes with hate because you have to plan this out and it takes a while. It would take the world a while to freeze completely because you're losing all energy. Just like hate, it builds up inside of you. If you really don't like someone, you plan out just ways to make them miserable. And these are the two clashing emotions. So he goes about it in a way of writing it in like a mirror image of each other. There's 9 lines, and in the middle line it says, but if I had to perish twice. This is where he like flips the poem. At first he's talking just about fire and the world ending, and then when he goes to that middle line, the 5th one, he talks about ice. And it's a really cool transition because you're able to see 2 parts of the same story, kind of. And also another interesting part is the title. It's Fire and Ice. Not fire or ice, fire and ice. Showing that both of these exist. Both of these possibilities exist and they could work together, is what I get from it. Because you can have desire, which is the hot emotion, you want to do stuff right away, and fire just consumes everything around it, and ice freezes everything, and you plan out ice and its attack. Another element he uses is alliteration, which is in line 4, I hold with those who favor fire. The F consonant sound is repeated here, and it goes with the desire element, favor and fire. It's really strong. It's like a burst out of your mouth when you say it. And I kind of like fire after hearing that. I would favor it too, the way he puts it. And another element is the last line, and would suffice. We're talking about the end of the world, and he's saying these would suffice to end the world. It's kind of like downplaying the seriousness of it, because the world is ending. In the poem, it could end. But here, it's just saying that either of them could do. It doesn't really matter. From here, I take away that either way, if you're consumed with desire and impulsiveness and rashness and you don't think things through, you can end your relationships just as easily as someone who plans them out and broods over this hatred. They both are able to destroy, whether you plan it or not. They both have the same destructive abilities, and in the end you are left with nothing. And this poem just related to me because it showed that everyone has these emotions and feelings, and that it's okay. Everyone in the world has them, and reading it just makes me feel better because you're going to survive. Both emotions will suffice in life. Thank you.